If you're an athlete, one of the biggest indicators that your training is truly moving the needle for you is when you are PRing on lifts that you haven't even touched in a while. Now, I am not saying to start adding in a bunch of chaos into your program and doing a bunch of different lifts every week with no real progression or structure. But when we PR on a lift that we haven't been actively doing in our program, let's say within the last couple months, it shows us that we have actually created a physiological adaptation within the body. In other words, rather than just getting more skilled at a lift from practicing it and maybe even finding some little cheats to make it easier, you have instead actually become a globally stronger human. And if you're an athlete or even just somebody who's trying to get really strong, this is truly what we are after. So keep your lifts simple and consistent while at the same time being aware of the fact that you need to be consistently sprinkling in movement variability within your program, which in this example would be different ways of challenging the quality of strength. And through this experimenting, you will expose and uncover movements that you were super weak at, which will in turn serve as the ultimate guide to where you should take your training in the future. So if you're an athlete, what I really want you to take away from this is to not get lost in numbers that really aren't that important in the grand scheme of things, and instead focus on how you are truly developing as an athlete. Keep working, crew.